We have some confusion over the work going on at the Coalition. Elden Ring looks like it is one of the best reviewed games in the history of video games, and it is even easier now to stream from your Xbox directly to Twitch. Welcome back to another video, guys. If you enjoy daily content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So yesterday there was a lot of information going around Twitter, going around social media, that the Coalition is working on multiple projects within their studio. Now, I know we've heard about this before. We've heard things like they're working on different Unreal Engine 5 games, and one of them could be Gears, and maybe they have some other smaller projects going around, but it's never really been officially confirmed. So this information coming out did kind of make sense when I first heard it, but going deeper into it, we've realized that this entire thing was just a misunderstanding. So basically what happened was this Twitter account here called Xbox Studio is a Spanish Twitter account, and they had tweeted out that the Coalition was working on multiple projects, and they had spoken with Aaron Greenberg and all that type of stuff. And then they clarified everything, saying, "Today I would like to apologize to my fans and Aaron Greenberg. I've been talking to him privately, and the information I shared yesterday was not entirely correct. Therefore, I have decided to delete the entire thread so as to not confuse people." And they continue on here talking about it. And Aaron Greenberg recognizes that it was a mistake and thanks them, says, "Thank you for all you do for the Xbox community. It's been a pleasure to follow your work for some time. I love spending time with our friends. And I understand sometimes details get confused between languages. Hopefully we can meet in person one day as well." As well as he also, they say here, spoke to Games Radar Plus and says that Greenberg shot down the claims as entirely false, revealing that he never spoke to the Twitter account in the first place. So this is what this is saying. You can take it for what you will, believe what you want to believe, but it sounds like he never actually said anything about the Coalition working on multiple projects, which makes you think, what is the Coalition working on? Because we've continuously heard that they're working on Unreal Engine 5 projects, and you would assume they're working on the next Gears of War game, and they'll be doing it in Unreal Engine 5. They've helped out with the Matrix demo that came out, which is absolutely stunning. So there is a lot of hope. There's a lot of expectations from the Coalition. And I mean, they have continuously put out just high quality games. And I think that is undeniable, especially if you look at the recent Hivebusters DLC they put out for Gears 5, which was insane how good it looked and how fun it was. And I would love to see them just kind of continue to do more stuff along those lines. It'd be great to see more DLC like that coming to the Gears of War universe. And then we look at this feed here from Clobro, who we know they've been working on an unannounced project in Unreal Engine 5 since at least September 2020. And then they also announced a bit, I guess, in May 2021 that they were working on multiple projects. And says here, the studio is rumored to work on a new IP project as well, but Gears is an important pillar Xbox franchise and will continue to be so. Gears 5 was a success for Xbox launch and beyond, and the IP has a strong core fan base and simply can't ignore it, especially in Latin America. So lots of stuff going on with the Coalition and potentially with Gears and other projects out there. But as of right now, based off of that report that we were seeing going around the internet, Aaron Greenberg did not say that they were currently working on multiple projects. So tomorrow is the big day for Elden Ring. It is going to be released to everybody, and we got the reviews yesterday, and the reviews have been out of this world. It is looking like it is one of the best reviewed games in the history of video games right now, sitting at a 97 on Metacritic. So there's a lot of hype around this game. There's a huge fan base, and I personally was not a big Souls person. I hadn't played any of the games, so I didn't fully understand the hype about it. But if you follow me on Twitter, you will see that I actually beat Dark Souls this month for the very first time. First Souls game I ever really got into and beat. I mean, I've dabbled into some of them, but I never progressed. But Dark Souls 1, finally beat it, and I fully understand the magic of these games. It's an incredible series. I can already tell just from beating the first one in it. So I'm extremely excited to jump into this game tomorrow, and we'll be playing it for a very long time. One of the things we've been seeing with the reviews is there are a lot of people that have put in like 50 or 60 hours into this game, giving it a 10 out of 10, but haven't finished the game. And that's a talking point amongst people who are wondering why it's getting so many 10s out of 10s if people haven't finished it. But I feel like if you put 50 or 60 hours into a game, you can tell just how amazing the game is and still be able to give it an extremely high score. And we look here at the list of the greatest games ever on Metacritic. And I'm not a big Metacritic or review guy. I've always thought, like, if you like a game, even if it isn't getting the best review scores, that's fine. Like, go and try it out, see if it's for you, or at least listen to like 1 or 2 really trusted reviewers and see if it's a game that you're going to enjoy, because a lot of people use the Metacritic stuff as well for the console war stuff, which I think is ridiculous. So we take a look at this list, and it's hard to argue with a lot of these games. These are some of the best video games of all time. I've played a lot of them, and I fully agree with some of these scores. So you have Ocarina of Time, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, you have Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Soul Calibur, the Super Mario Galaxy series, the Red Dead Redemption series, a more recent one, Disco Elysium, a game that I have not played yet, but I've heard so many great things about it and I would love to check it out. Breath of the Wild, Perfect Dark's in there as well. Then you have Elden Ring here at a 97 in just some pretty huge company of some of the greatest games ever made. So I think this is really impressive right now, what we're seeing and what people have said about Elden Ring, and I just can't wait to jump in and play this tomorrow. And finally, to end things off here, I want to talk about just a nice quality of life improvement that is coming over to the Xbox, and it has to do with streaming directly from your Xbox to Twitch. Now, you can currently do it on your Xbox, however, you need to download the Twitch app and go through that and go through the features there. Well, it looks like they've added a feature that should be accessible right now, and it has to do with being able to go live right from the Xbox dashboard rather than having to go into the Twitch app. And really simple to do. It's really just going to be in your sharing section within the Xbox guide. If you go where you record screenshots and capture photos and all that type of stuff, you're going to see a live streaming button there. You're going to click that. You're going to have to connect your Twitch account, but once it's connected, you're going to be able to go live directly from the dashboard with many options that I can't remember if these were all available within the Twitch app, but they're just very easily accessible here, such as you have your camera options. If you have webcam, you can change your game audio and your chat audio and have all those mixed properly. You can also even select the resolution that you want to stream at, the bit rate, and you go all the way up to 1080p, which I think is a great feature to have right in the dashboard. So this is cool because this, as they say here, and I remember using this feature back on the Xbox One, is the first time we've seen this integration directly into the Xbox dashboard since the snap feature. If you remember the snap feature from the Xbox One where you could snap apps on your dashboard. So it's back now, though, at least within the Xbox guide. Makes it easy to do. And I would love to see them continue to do stuff like this with other platforms such as YouTube, which for me would be the best of them all. So hey, if I want to stream directly to YouTube without having to bring up my Series X or something for my capture card, I can just do it directly from wherever I'm playing. So nice quality of life feature. Happy to see it there, and hopefully they continue to expand on it. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. What are your thoughts on the Coalition? What do you think they are working on? Do you think there's multiple projects, or do you think it's just the next Gears game? Are you excited for Elden Ring? Are you going to be picking that up and playing it on day one? And what do you think about Twitch integration coming back to the Xbox dashboard? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, you enjoy what you saw throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll catch you in the next video.